Hey everybody, King Street Rob again. Sorry about the late upload here, but got busy doing some stuff. Got a Yale padlock here. I think you can read that. I can't find any markings on it, except for Yale, of course. Now I believe this particular style was produced in the 80s. It's got a very tight tolerance on the shackle. It doesn't move much. Now the only thing I did notice on it was the key says Eaton. Let's see if we can get you a look at that. There. Yeah, it's really hard to make out, but it does say Eaton. Now, there was a store called Eaton, but it was actually called Eaton's, so it wasn't something that was made for them. Now, there is a big electrical supply company called Eaton, and I was just wondering, I'm going to do some more research on this, of course, if maybe these locks were made up for them, for their big transformer, switch gears, etc., 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 in different facilities that they may have put their own locks on so that nobody else could access that equipment for, safety reasons, things like that. Now, it is pretty poor bidding on this key. As you can see, it's pretty flat. Now, it does have A22343 on it, and if you do look at that key, that could possibly be a 22343 bidding. So that may be the actual key code. These locks don't come apart. They're put together. They're put together very well. I was trying to look along with seeing here where you can usually find the plugs for the pins and whatnot, and the only one I could really find is what I believe is the that would be for the core retain. No, not the core retainer. Yeah, the core retainers, but then it's too high, right? And if I could get you in there, there is a cutout here inside. I'm not going to be able to show it to you, I'm sorry, but it looks like it's nearly right through, so I believe that's a plug that would just pop out for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason would be, whether it would be a double shackle type of thing, or something else, because it doesn't make sense. Or maybe you could have the shackle put on this side. I don't know. The pawls are standard pawls. They're pretty beefy. And when you turn it, you can turn it quite a bit before it actually pops open. As you can see there, I'm at quite a, and then all of a sudden it's just a very small turn to get it to pop. Well, the other thing with it is we've got a pretty nice keyway, actually. If this thing will focus, that would be nice. Let's take it away for a second and bring it back and see if that will. There we go. So yeah, it's got a nice keyway. And as you can see in there on the pins, they ride right on the rail. So that means one of my favorite 13,000 picks. And picked from the bottom. So we'll give this a try and see if we can do something with it. I hope this gives you some view of what I'm doing here. I'm just riding on the side of the rail with this pick, trying to grab those pins. And they are right on the rail, or the warding, whatever you'd like to call it. Yeah, I don't feel anything so far as a security pin or spool. Oh, that might be serrated, but it's really hard to tell. And this little devil here, there we go. Yeah, so you can see it's very, very. Once it opens, it's just all of a sudden it just opens, and you've turned it nearly 90% of the way before it'll actually open, maybe more. It's not key retaining. It's not key retaining, and like I said, I'll do some more research on this and see if I can find something more out about it. So that's about all I've got. Sorry about that. Nothing being taken apart today or anything like that. Yeah, I got these in a big lot of stuff I bought years and years ago in an auction. There was about 15 of them in there, and they're all keyed differently. And I just happened to grab this one out of the box, which had a pretty boring bidding. Oh yeah, it also says USA on the keys, so like I said, I'll see if I can do some more research on that. Anyways, thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed that a little bit, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.